Hello everyone, this is Blanca. With today's video, I'm hoping I can bring you a little bit of joy. Today I'm going to be creating several cards like this one with different patterns, and I cut these ones with my new Cricut Joy that I got not too long ago. This is the little one, the little Cricut, and I'm gonna be making several cards, so I'm hoping you keep on watching. So this is the Cricut Joy. It's very small and I really like it because it's small. I can move it around. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prep my mat, and I'm just getting a big piece of cardstock, and I'm cutting it 4¼ by 12 inches so that I can put it in a long mat. The Cricut Joy comes with a smaller mat, but I actually purchased the larger one so that I can cut 2 cards at the same time. So this is what I ended up doing. So I cut my piece of a cardstock and I'm putting it on the mat, and now it's going to be ready to put on my Cricut Joy. Now that my Cricut mat is ready, and after I went to Design Space in Cricut, it asked me to load my mat, and now I can press go and it's gonna start cutting the card that I chose. So this one is gonna be showing you the birthday card with the cake that I showed, and I'm also gonna be cutting several other cards that I'm gonna show you at the end of this video. But for now, I'm just going to show you how this one was cut. After my 2 cards are finished cutting, then I can click on load on my app where I'm using Design Space, and it will unload the mat. So I'm ready to take it out of my Cricut Joy, and I'm ready to peel off the cards that the Cricut cut for me. So now I can easily push it to the side. This is one of the things that I really like about the Cricut Joy, that I can easily move it around. So here I'm just peeling off the cards, and as you can see, it cut the cake pattern, and it also cut some slits on the sides, because these cards are meant for you to actually add a back card to it. But I'm not gonna use these cards this way. I'm gonna trim all of those sides off so that I can just have the actual cake in this case. Just the square of the cake. I don't need the size because I'm gonna make my own cards, and I'm just using these card fronts for the front of my cards. So I ended up with 2 cards with the cake pattern cut into it, and so I'm gonna make my cards with the 5 inches by 5 inches card bases, and I'm going to add a green back panel to one of my cakes, and the other one is going to have a orangey pink panel so that it peeks through, and then you can see the pattern of the cake a lot better. And I'm also going to be adding a bunch of jewels and also rounding the corners of all the of these 2 specific cards. So I'm just gonna play a little music and let you watch how I did the rest. now I'm just going to stamp a happy birthday in the middle of the cake for both of my cards. Did I just say cake? I meant cake for both of my cards. And this stamp is from Crafter's Companions, and I'm using this archival black ink to stamp this. And I am double stamping this to make sure I get a really nice crisp stamp. And then after I stamp this, I'm going to be adding the jewels that I mentioned before. So again, I'm going to play some music so that you can keep on watching. Here are the final cards. As you can see, they are really sparkly. Well, hopefully you can see it on the screen. They're very sparkly and they look really cute. And I also went ahead and made a bunch of other cards, a bunch of baby cards with the little feet. I added some sparkle to some of them and a big sentiment that says congrats. And I also created some cards that are get well cards, and I added some sparkles to some of them, some sequins and some jewels as well. And these are different colors. I think they turned out really cute, and now I have a bunch of these. I think they're really cute. And I also made some best wishes cards. I made 2 of those. I added some jewels to those as well. One orange, one green, and they're very sparkly, and I hope you can see it on the screen. And I made a couple of cheer up cards, which we need really much, you know, these days. We need it a lot. There's some sparkles as well. So here are some close-ups of all the cards that I made. I think they turned out really cute. They're sparkly, and I hope you can see it on the screen, but in real life they're really sparkly. And I really enjoyed making these cards with my Cricut Joy. Although I used these card fronts and cut off the ends, because I think these are meant to be used with cards that Cricut sells, that you can use a background that you can insert. But what I ended up doing is just trimming them and then just using on my own cards so that I could embellish them and add anything that I wanted. So I really like how this turned out. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you come back and watch more. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next time.